Hugs come in all shapes and sizes, from all our bonds of family, friends, lovers, strangers. And sometimes they can be the most raw reaction to another human that we do without thinking and can leave a lasting imprint on us. So I'm going to start the stories off, and I hope some of you will come and share yours. And it's my own. Maybe 5 years ago, I was coming home from teaching my class, teaching dance on a Monday night. Another reason why I don't like the shoulder situation. And I went to put some fuel in my car, my little local petrol station. They know me in there. And I go in and I pay, and there's something not quite right. There's a bit of a kerfuffle and there's a fuss at the till, and I could see this young lady over to the right who looked, I can't explain exactly how she looked, but like just a really scared child is what I sensed, and just shaking, and obviously very bewildered. And I was like, and I paid, and I left. I went to leave, and I got to the door, and it was a lot of guys in there, and I just couldn't. So I went back, and I put my bag down, and there were people, and I was just like, "You okay? You okay?" And she answered me in Arabic, and I have baby Arabic, shway shwaya. And I just looked at her, and I, in my baby Arabic, asked her if she was okay and her name. She didn't really reply. I found myself opening up my arms, and she ran into them. And she just hung on to me like I've never been hung to by another human being in my entire life. And she cried, and she cried, and she cried. And her whole physical body just sort of disintegrated in my arms. I don't know how long I held her. Told her she was okay in my baby Arabic. Eventually we got a hold of a Moroccan guy who came and started to translate. We gave her some water, we found her a chair, and her story started to come out. And this young lady, I don't know, not over 25, max, was from Syria. And she'd done the journey on her own. She'd done the back of the van, paid who knows, and they dumped her at the bottom of the motorway, slip road, as you do. Mission accomplished, and she'd walked up the road, round the corner, and found the garage. We stayed with her for a long time, me and this guy, in the garage, and then in my car, because the garage shut, while we waited for the police. Not the usual police, special police. Eventually they came, and they had conversations with her, and then they were going to take her away. She came back up to me and gave me one more hug, and I hugged her back. To be in a position to be able to comfort another human being like that has stayed with me, can you tell? To the point where maybe a month or so later, I gave her my address, never did hear back. I hope she's out there somewhere okay. I ended up doing a fundraiser for Syria Relief here in Manchester. We raised quite a lot of money in one night, and that was my give back. So, that's one of my memories of a hug. And I'd like to think that some of you wonderful Salford people will come and share yours. and help me and my wonderful team make some stories and recreate a hug for people who maybe are missing it more than most. Full details in the link below. Thank you for listening.